All right, we are connecting right now. This is Ann Sieg, broadcasting the voice of e-commerce through the e-commerce business school. So we always just kick it off a little bit early just to make sure all the electrons are hooking up. So I need to just substantiate that for just a minute. Make sure that it has indeed connected. So just bear with me 1 second, folks. And what will really help me is if you write in the panel, write in the comment section below, I should say, that you're here. Let me know. Write in the panel, say I'm here and something. Let me know how it's going. Good. It looks like we're live. Good deal. All righty. So again, good afternoon, everybody. This is Ann Sieg, and I'm broadcasting this from Bella Vista, Arkansas, which we finally are getting some cooler weather. We get to open up the windows, which is really nice instead of having the air running. So let's see, anybody go ahead and comment in the comment section below. All right, I see Christy and Kimberly. I think they're coming in on a, this is actually broadcast to multiple pages at the same time. I think it's upwards of 7 different group pages, as well as our main Facebook page of the e-commerce business school. So it's going to be really, really fun content today, which is going to be about a contest, which you're going to hear about in just a moment. So we're excited to share that with you. All right, we're going to just kick this off formally at the top of the hour, so you can just kind of hang tight with us. And I have, oh, there is Sandy Sandler is in the house. I'm going to upgrade her right now. You folks are going to learn who Sandy is. There she is. Let's see if we can get you, Sandy. No camera yet. But I want to greet Mr. Brian Cummings in the house, who is our Executive Director of Training and Coaching for the e-commerce business school. Hey there, Brian.
Hey, Ann. And Sandy's here too. There she is.
Hey. No, just look below. You're going to see that you have to unmute your mic, Sandy. There you go. Perfect. All righty. Okay, good deal. Well, I just want to greet and welcome everybody, and then we're going to get to the topic at hand. So again, this is Ann Sieg, and welcome to the Voice of E-commerce, which is the broadcasting arm of the e-commerce business school. And our goal is to display to the public that we are, you ready for this? We're real people. That's right, we're real people, and we have a go-giving community that supports and empowers each other. So I'm thrilled to have you here. We're going to take your business to the next level with this edition of the Voice of E-commerce. All right, we're on a really important topic today, because here at the e-commerce business school, not only do we train, but we mentor. And we especially did that with a recent workshop up here, not here, up north in Bloomington, Minnesota, which was the e-commerce funnel mastery workshop, headed up by our Executive Director of Training and Coaching, Brian Cummings. And we had a really full deck of trainers there to give our students massive, massive training and value and mentorship. And Sandy Sandler is here with us today. She is a social media queen. She's done extremely well with her Bodabra crafting tool. And Brian's going to get into more details about this. I'm basically going to hand it over to him in just a moment. But all to say, so I was, of course, at that workshop. And there was so much value given. For me, the big takeaway is massive money-making opportunity after another. It was as though $1,000 bills were just falling out of the ceiling with idea after idea after idea for people to run with and implement. So that's what I love about the e-commerce business school is we get people into fast implementation. And so we launched a Facebook Live contest right then and there at our e-commerce funnel mastery workshop. We gave the people the rules and everything, but you know what, Brian really has this a better handle on this. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Brian, and you and Sandy can kick off this call on everything you want to cover. And I'll, in the meantime, bring up the PowerPoint. Does that sound like a good idea? Oh, you're muted.
I have dogs barking in the background. This is Facebook Live, right? We've got the gardener outside, the dog's barking, but I think we're good right now. So yes, it was a great event. I was looking for those $1,000 bills to be falling for the ceiling. I know we were giving out that type of content. This was our first event having Sandy Sandler trained with us, she brought this whole new element of social media expertise that we haven't had at our events and our trainings. So I was so pleased to see her there. And she and I cooked up this idea of having a Facebook Live contest for our members because she was training on how to do a Facebook Live. So she demonstrated that. Are you bringing up the slides?
I will do that right now.
Okay.
How's that? Does that look like what you want?
Yeah, no, that's one of hers. In fact, Sandy, this is one of your lives that you do for your business, Bodabra. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. One of the things that we do is every Monday we do a live, and this is the setup. I mean, we have to have all the projects we're going to make during the live ready, and it's like a big production, but we get a really good turnout and we have a really good following.
Now, this picture makes it look like you're at a trade show or someplace like that.
Well, it's in my living room.
Well, you have me fooled.
It's basically in my living room. We have it set up with the lights, with everything. And I mean, as you can even see right now, I'm kind of dark. So when you do Facebook Lives, you want to have lighting, you want to have all of that. It's very easy to do, but it's really important for the live.
Great. So this is the kind of thing that you train on, how to take a very simple process that you can do at home and make it look like a professional production. Is that right?
Oops, you're muted.
You're muted.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, that's exactly true. I muted myself because I was coughing.
Well, go ahead to the couple of next slides. And here we are in Minnesota at the EFM event. There's the two of you chatting. I think you were introducing Sandy at that time.
And you know what? I just want to make a point. Anne was introducing me, but rather than looking at the audience when I was being introduced, I was looking at Anne. And that's one of the things in the Facebook Lives. And when you're doing any kind of presentation, it's really important to look not at your audience, but at the person who's speaking to you, because it's kind of rude to look away from someone when they're speaking with you. So with the TV interviews and everything that I've done, I've learned that don't look at the camera if you're talking with another person. But if you're talking to the viewers, then absolutely look at the camera.
That's something that I didn't understand. I'm an amateur when it comes to doing video, and I've always felt uncomfortable because am I supposed to look at the person, look at the camera person? I've never known what to do. Talking with you, it's made it so easy that, oh, that's all I have to do? That's easy.
Right. It actually makes it much easier. You're right.
We have about 4 slides here. Let's go to the next slide. There you are again. Now I think, I don't think you're in the live yet. I think you're just setting this up. Is that right? Do you recall?
Right. We were talking, right, exactly. We were setting it up and I was speaking to the viewers about just about ready to go live. Like when we said, let's go, we'd done the presentation on all of the things that you need to do before you go live. And then now we're ready to go live.
And look right here, we were doing a Facebook Live of a Facebook Live.
That's true, we really did. And you know, it went sideways, but things happen. When you're live, never worry. If things go wrong, it doesn't matter because you're real. And people see that you make mistakes just like they make mistakes.
It did go sideways, literally, didn't it? Never went that direction. Yes. Go to the next slide there. And there now you're presenting in front of the group. That was part of your training. Everybody can see one of your slides there, the presentation slides, where you're talking about the kind of reach that people can get. In other words, the type of
organic versus paid. And that's what's key is I spend very little money on paid reach because there are a lot of tips and tricks that I've given to the people that I work with and that I gave at the event which make it very easy to go live.
Yeah.
What do I mean? To get free traffic. I'm sorry, guys. Mine's not. See, real.
And I'm going to just interject for those of you who since rolled in, we're interviewing Sandy Sandler here, who was at the e-commerce funnel mastery. And what I'm going to ask of you folks is right now, go ahead and write in the comments section, add me to receive future notifications of our subsequent Facebook Lives that we do through the Voice of E-commerce. Just type in add me. You only need to do it once, by the way. If you've done it previously, don't worry. But if you want to receive our next notification, type in add me. All right. You want me to move to the next slide here, Brian?
Please.
Okay.
And there she is. Look at the camera setup. Go ahead, Sandy.
Oh, no, I was going to say, there's David filming me sideways.
But you know, it's showing you look like you're straight up here.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
I know, it's very weird.
So is that called the Smooth, S-M-O-V, that tool?
S-M-O-V-E, yes. And
Okay.
it's a stabilizer.
Right.
And I like stabilizers because there are many of them on the market, but it allows you to film and the camera doesn't shake. So when people are watching you, it's clearer, and because people want to watch a clear video. And so you can get a tripod. I mean, if you're just doing something where you're not changing, a tripod is perfect. But for me, when I do my Facebook Lives, I'm doing a demonstration, but I also am speaking to people. So when I'm speaking to them, I want the camera to look at me. But when it's looking at me when I'm demoing, it has to move. So the Smooth allows it to follow me and be very steady.
And we have a lot of cameras on you. 1, 2,
I know,
3.
exactly. You were right, Anne. We're doing a live of a live.
Well, here's the contest. Sandy, you want to talk a little bit about what we were looking for from our members?
What we did with our members was we wanted people to create a Facebook Live. And it's a very scary thing in the first. I mean, some people are just natural in front of the camera. But like I told the group, I started my Facebook Live by filming Vivi, my dog, because it was easier and I wasn't scared. So what I wanted to do was give everybody an opportunity to just have to be in front of the camera. And oh my gosh, we had some amazing, it was like, Brian, when we were all judging, it was really hard because I wanted everybody to win because everyone did such a great job.
There's a lot of entries. A lot of members participated in this.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Everyone did so well.
And it was hard choosing winners, wasn't it?
Oh gosh. I wanted everyone to win because everyone, they had listened. It was really, really clear that they listened to my presentation and they included really important things in the Facebook Live. So it was incredible.
I'm going to interject here just because we have a lot of people watching, and I just want to make really clear, this is through the e-commerce master's program. So some of you may have attended on Tuesday. I give a tour of the e-commerce business school, and I make a distinction between the cash flow training that we have through our arbitrage trainings. We have 3 of them: Shop Your Way to Wealth, Book Flipping Profit System, and Online Shopping Profit System. They help you build cash flow. Then we move into, with our high-level mentorship group of e-commerce masters program, these are members who are building their own e-commerce stores. They have their own websites. They're building their own brand. They're building a following. So they're building bigger business assets. Many of them continue to do the arbitrage cash flow, but they're really focused on growing and building their brand and their private label, etc., through the e-commerce masters program. And so Sandy is a wonderful addition to that because she is an uber expert in her own right, selling her own products and what she's accomplished through her own social media following. So I just wanted people to understand which group of students is working on this and who it's applicable to. But back to you guys, just in case I want everyone to understand who we're actually working with for this particular contest.
Well, let's look at all the members that put in Facebook Lives for this. That's on the next slide.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I'd like to read off their names here. Christy Dugan, and her business is called Our Green Space. Jacqueline Champagne had a story, inspirational story about a Swift and how we can all rise and be like Swifts. Nina Spriggs with the Nurse's Prayer. Candida Lillard, The Sleuth Shop. Dave Balbeck, Fostering Calm. Marie Morgan, Stamp with Marie. Kathleen Cleary, Crafter's Closet of America. Lonnie Pricer, Dance Your Shirt Off. Laura Gibson with the Top Dog Canine Foundation. Deborah Blevins, The Special Needs Blessings. And Janice Plotzik with Gear Up for Change. These are all posted on our EMP page. So all of our members can view these, and hopefully, I'm assuming the members themselves have posted these on their own fan pages too.
As in a share, you mean? As they viewed these, that they were able to share them?
I'm certainly hope so, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them posted on their main pages and then shared them also to the EMP page.
Yeah, exactly.
Sandy, do you want to say anything in particular before we announce the winners?
I mean, honestly, everybody did a great job. And I commented and let everyone know what I thought. I just was so proud of all the videos. And I'm really excited with the people that we're going to work with in our mentorship program, because I just see so many ways to help them grow. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to add to that. So I do, as part of e-commerce masters program, members submit their accountability reports. And I just did that recording about an hour ago or so. And Christy gave a comment in her accountability report that she felt social media would be the place for her to be because of her brand. And I emphatically agreed, because she's especially what I call the cause space, maintaining the earth, etc. But it just, she put two and two together, if you will, Sandy, knowing she needs to build a big presence through social media. And truth be told, everybody needs to.
I'm sorry, and I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
The key to social media is you can put yourself out, and with a little bit of work, I mean, it's not, unless you're paying, I mean, you can pay and spend a lot of money to promote yourself. But my goal is to work with everybody to get them out. And it's really inexpensive, if not free, to really build up a big presence on social media. And I know when I started my business, oh my gosh, if I had had social media, it would have made, it has made a huge difference. But in the beginning, it was being on QVC that really, I mean, being on television that made a huge difference. Now you don't have to have that in order to really build your brand and grow your business, because of the source that social media gives you to grow your business. And
Yeah.
a targeted audience and a specific audience that you want to sell to.
It used to be, if you didn't have a website, it was like you weren't in business. That could be said 10, 15 years ago. Now, if you're not in social media, it's like you're not in business. You have to be found on social media. I just want to recall, this just came to my mind as well. There may be members watching right now and really curious about this bigger business model that we have through the e-commerce masters program. And I actually have a special webinar tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And by attending that, you will learn even more about Sandy's program. But for now, you want me to go to the next slide here, Brian, so they can see who the winners are? Big drum roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Da, 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 da.
so good. You guys are so awesome.
Here we go.
Okay, so for most unique or creative is Candida Lillard with the Sleuth Shop. And she did this, I thought it was such a great concept. You could see her there on the left-hand side behind the mask. And she's talking about her business from that point of view, and what her Facebook Live sessions are going to be about. She's informing everybody, and there's so much more that she can do with this. I thought it was so creative. Anyways, Sandy.
I mean, she made her own face emoji, which I thought was so cool. And that emoji can become a whole part of her brand. It's so awesome.
So yay, hooray for Candida.
Dave Balbeck with the Fostering Calm, most informative. So there you see KJ, one of his, I think that he cares for KJ. I'm not sure how he's related.
Oh, he adopted him.
He adopted KJ. So Dave Ballback and family have Fostering Calm. And what you can see KJ sitting in front of is a blanket that helps deal with sensory disorders. And he demonstrates how the use of this blanket helps calm KJ down. I thought it was amazing. If I had a child that I was caring for with sensory processing disorder, I would definitely want this blanket. It just sold me on it. And I think that's what you want from a video like this.
Well, yeah, because he was he was very informative, but he was also selling his product. So it was like a mini infomercial, but it wasn't salesy. And it was really cute because KJ was acting basically. And so KJ gets acting award too.
And on the right, Lonnie Pricer with Dance Your Shirt Off for Most Congenial. This is difficult because Lonnie was also so informative. He walked through these dance steps with his partner, explaining how to do them. I don't know how to dance, and now I'm excited to show this with my wife, Terry. We're going to go through this. We'd like to learn how to dance. It was an amazing process that he went through over about a period of 5 minutes. But it wasn't just the dance steps that he showed. It was the manner and the invitation that he extended to join him with it. Most congenial, yes. Sandy?
Oh, it was great. And I mean, it was basically what his brand, Dance Your Shirt Off, is just, that's what this video was. I mean, he was showing his brand, and it was there were a lot of people watched it, a lot of people commented, and he's growing his brand, which is really cool. And he can continue. The cool thing is there are so many different types of dances that Lonnie can continue to use. And he did a great invitation, share a gift, and it was a really well done. And I just have to express that this judging for us was not easy because so many people did such an amazing job. And we were all talking last night, and it was like, how do we give everybody an award? Because everyone deserved it.
I agree. It really is a big moment to put yourself, out there in this way. I also read Candida's report. I'm not going to say what was in her report that I just went over about an hour ago, but there's some background about her putting this video together and what it meant for her and how it played out. And then these are mini productions is what they are. It's a mini production and it's a lot of effort. So we give a big thumbs up. I'd like everybody who is watching right now, that's right, give them applause, give them kudos in the comment section below. Because you may be wanting to move into this space as well, which is that our next slide here, Brian? Is that about, yes, okay. Should we dive into the details of that as well?
Please do.
Okay, so what we have done here with Sandy is we are taking a group of members into like an immersion experience with Sandy through the Retail Social Media Mentorship. So Sandy is a very, very big time, highly accomplished retailer, been on QVC, has been on numerous TV shows, right? TV shows.
Oh yeah, I've been on a lot of television, QVC. I'm really in product development and brand development, which is exactly what you guys are starting to do. And so that's the goal of this mentorship, is to walk you guys through exactly how to grow your brand via social media, the different types of social media to use, the best way to use them, the best way to be in front of a camera. So there's quite a few things that we're going to go over.
So I can't recommend this enough for those who want to build a following, which I know in talking with Sandy, even for our members who are doing Shop Your Way to Wealth, which is the local retail arbitrage, you can't ever start too early with building your brand and building your following. So this is a really unique time for those who would like to be a part of this. We start the first week of September for 8 consecutive sessions. There's a private Facebook group page. There's going to be loads and loads of mentorship and attention. Like I say, from a multi-million dollar e-com seller, that being Sandy, who is here with us today. So she's going to work very closely. And I know for fact, it's going to be really incredible to see the results for people, because Sandy, we're already seeing great results by you having issued this challenge to the members. So there are a handful of slots available, and we'd love to have you join. And so I actually have a link, if I can be adept enough to get that and then post it. Yes, I just found it. And I'm going to post that in the thread for those of you who would like to have the opportunity to be a part of Sandy's mentorship. Hey, you know, we've got some comments that have since rolled in. Okay, so there's that. Hi, Jory. Jory Lundgren in the house. There's Lonnie. Congratulations. He won Miss Congeniality, he says. And there's Candida giving kudos to Lonnie. Oh, there's 31 comments, and I don't even see them all. I just see like 4 or 5.
I go by really quick when you're on Facebook. And that's one of the things on Facebook Live is we want to say hi to everyone. I can't see the comments, Anne can see them, but it's so awesome when, you know, you guys comment and then we can interact right back with you.
Yeah, I see Christy is saying, so excited to work with Sandy. It's only opening like 5 at a time, so I'm gonna have to come back after. So, but we're really excited for our members. I am so proud of you guys because you're action takers. Again, these are members of the E-commerce Masters program, and we do have a handful of slots available. It's not too late. Sandy is the queen of social media. She's the gal to follow and learn from. So thank you, Sandy, for coming to E-commerce Funnel Mastery Workshop. You're absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you. It was an absolute pleasure.
Awesome. Anything you want to say in closing, Brian?
I'm excited to see what our members that work with Sandy turn out. And it's going to be over a very short period of time, just 8 weeks. I think they'll get tons done on their business.
It's going to be so much fun. And I'm so excited with, you know, everyone and what they did, but with the members, there's just so much stuff that we're going to do. And I'm so excited to work with you guys.
Well, awesome. Thank you everyone again for being here. And if you're brand new to watching, go ahead and add me in the comment section below and you'll be notified next week. And then don't forget, we start the first week of September. If you want to be a part of this one-time, very powerful mastermind, I just posted the link in the comment section, so you can go ahead and review that. And if you have questions, just email into our support desk and we'll be happy to address any questions you have. So again, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you.
Oh, you too, Anne and Brian. You guys, see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Brian. Bye, Sandy.
Bye, Anne and Brian.